Chickens are having their morning freak out. They do this almost every morning. I have no idea why. Alright, it's the moment of truth. What's happening with the Broodies this morning? The drama unfolds. The Buff Orpington lost her spot. I think that's the same one. I have two Buff Orpingtons and it's pretty hard to tell them apart. She was up getting some exercise and somebody took over her nest. And guess what? Yep, it's a black Australorp. My Champine Broodies. And my red hen is sitting here, but it looks like one of my McMurray Black Stars is thinking about trying to kick her off. Don't do it. Be nice. I move my Black Star. Are you done? I think she is also trying to go broody. I don't know what it is with these chickens. We have raised production type birds for a long time, and I cannot ever remember one of the hybrid egg producers that we have raised ever trying to go broody. It may have happened many years ago, but it is certainly not a common occurrence. And I've got two production birds that are like, we want to hatch eggs now. This will be fun. So I don't know if it was just this run of chickens. We used to order from Cackle Hatchery, but this last year I ordered from McMurray. So these are all year-old McMurray birds. I hear you, Sunday. Goats are talking to me. So maybe they just have a different strain, or maybe it's because they're watching all these other birds go broody and they just have decided it sounds like a good idea. I don't know, but whatever it is, I've got a lot of fierce competition in the nesting boxes. Taking my goats down the hill here, maybe. They're way up there. Oh, here they come. Good girl, Sunday. Here she comes. Good girl, Cleo. Where's everybody else? I guess they'll catch up eventually. Thanks, Cleo. Thanks, Sunday. You ran right into me. Yes. You're lovely. You're lovely. So I was thinking that that guinea hen was brooding those eggs, and she may have been, or she could have still been in the process of laying eggs on the nest, because all my guineas look pretty much the same. So I'm not 100% sure if she was the hen from that pair that I have been keeping an eye on or not. So come on, Pippi, come on down here, come on, girl. So it takes chicks about 21 days to hatch, and it takes guinea keets about 28 days to hatch. So if that guinea hen has in fact been brooding her eggs for the last 10 days or 2 weeks, then really should only have about another 2 weeks to go. If she hasn't, then we've got about another 4 weeks to go before we could be seeing guinea keets hatch. So I don't really know. I know you can candle eggs. I have not really learned. I'm watching my goats. Oh good, Pippi's coming and she got her babies. Perfect. I haven't really learned how to do that. I know it's kind of simple, not a huge complicated thing, but it's just not something I've taken the time to learn. So I think if you candled them, you could probably figure out about how far along they were, but I don't think I'm going to mess with it, honestly. Good girl, Pippi. You made it. You made it. Good girl. You see him? Hello, hello, hello. You good girl. Come on, Sue. You can do it. Good girl. Getting jostled by my goats. Oh boy. All right, we're all here. Good. So honestly, one of the things that's I kind of am enjoying about the whole broody hen and hatching egg process is that it is sort of out of my control. I can't control when they go broody. With the guineas, they're totally unpredictable and wild and crazy, so you know, half the time I don't even know what's going on down there with them. So it's just kind of interesting to see how things pan out. The broodies don't always stay on the nest, and in fact they really shouldn't stay on the nest all the time. They really do need to get up, get something to eat, get some water, stretch their legs, poop. They do these huge disgusting broody poops. It's so gross. Anyways, and so, you know, the fact that that guinea was off of the nest doesn't necessarily mean that she wasn't going broody. It could just mean that she was taking a break, or possibly me being down there earlier in the day when I discovered the nest had scared her and she had decided to abandon the nest, because they will do that. If you scare them, they're very wild, flighty birds, and so they will just kind of panic and make crazy decisions. So that's a possibility also. So I don't really know, obviously, how soon I might expect guinea keets, or even if my hens will stick with the whole brooding process. I feel pretty confident in my black Australorp because they've done really well so far. But I don't know yet how that red hen is gonna do. She seems like she's pretty dedicated, but we'll find out, I guess. So I gotta leave this afternoon and make my milk and egg deliveries, buy feed, do all my running around in town, and then I guess I'll see what's happening in there when I get back. If it looks like my Australorp's gonna stick with it and my red hen is gonna stick with it, may just go ahead and move them into the broody space tonight, so that they don't get picked on so bad. We'll see how it goes. Well, my red hen is still on the nest, so I think I'm gonna go ahead and move her up to the broody spot and see how she goes. I went by Aldi today and picked up some boxes for my broodies. I really like these because they've got this little lip here that keeps your bedding material from falling out, but it's short enough that the babies can get in and out of the nest and they don't get stranded away from their mom. This was a nice fresh box, and I bought some soap at Aldi when I was picking up my boxes, and the lid came off apparently in the truck. So guess what's all over the inside of my truck now? At least it will smell nice and fresh, I guess. your eggs. Let's see, we got 2. She's still thinking about it. I was actually able to slip 2 eggs from the other nest under her, so she's got a total of 14 under her right now. See if she'll tuck those other 4 in. You gonna tuck them in, girl? Yeah, good girl. Good mama, that's the way to do. Good girl. Alright, I'm just gonna leave her alone for a while. Just let her get settled in to her new digs. Now we're gonna address this situation down here. Got this buff Orpington. She's on the nest, but she just happens to be on the wrong one. And I bet, yep, ouch, ouch. Man, she is not nice. All right, so she had chicken eggs under her. So I'm gonna grab these guinea eggs. Oh, look, we got extras. These are chicken eggs. Somebody was laying in that nest. These are chicken eggs. I'm kind of surprised that my Australorp is not on there. I'm gonna give her these eggs. Don't peck me. Ouch. Oh, I do not like this hen very much. She's mean. Go get those eggs. I'm not putting them any closer because you'll get my fingers. Good girl. That's the way. That's the way, Mama. So that's 2. 4. 7. 7 eggs. We're gonna see if you can stick with it, girlfriend. Can you do it? Oh, you're gonna be a good mom. Take care of those eggs. If you can be, I'll move you too. Gonna leave these gals alone for a while. Let them get adjusted. And then I will come back and give this girl in the broody coop some food and water. But I've learned it's better to just not mess around too much. Leave them kind of to their own devices. I'm tripping over chickens. You girls are nuts. Anyways, and just kind of let them settle down, and then you can, once they've decided that they like that spot, then you can put stuff in there and change things around if you need to. But it looks hopeful. She's on the nest and she's tucked most of the eggs under her. Both of them have, so that's good. I guess now I get to figure out what I'm going to do about all this soap. I bought this jar of soap and it's like over half empty. And all of that is either on these boxes or in the truck. I guess maybe I can just wipe it out with a towel. I don't know. They usually seal stuff like that. I wasn't even expecting it to spill. Because normally it's sealed. Anyway, it'll be fragrant inside my truck for a while, I guess. It'll smell like Radiance Tough on Grease. Antibacterial hand soap citrus scent. There we go. Well, we're on the nest. This is good. And she's on her nest. Yay! So my chickens keep playing musical nest boxes. The Buff Orpington is slightly younger than the other birds, and every time I get on this video I realize how crooked my hat broom is, and it kind of bothers me. I can't see it when I'm just walking around. Anyways, she's slightly younger than the others, and so I think that she just gets kicked off a lot because she's at the bottom of the pecking order. So the hens have been kind of playing musical nest boxes. Sometimes she's on there, sometimes the Australorp is on there. There was a barred rock on there earlier. My speckled Sussex was on there. They're all just kind of like, ooh, eggs, let's sit on them. Because she is really trying, like, even when she gets kicked off, she, my Buff Orpington, like, goes and sits on a nearby nest box. So she really does want to be broody. So I think I'll probably move so she doesn't get picked on, hopefully. My cardboard barricade is not working. My guinea keats hopped over it this morning and were in there with the red hen, and then she hopped out and was wandering around the run where I have my grow out guinea keats. But honestly, they all seem to be getting along totally fine, and she went and hopped back in there and got on her nest again when she was done exploring. So I don't know. It may not actually be a problem to have them together, so I guess I'll just kind of see. I can nail more cardboard up there if I need to. I would really, really, really like to have like a frame that would fit the inside diameters of that elevated cage, that I could just kind of like slide in there and stick up if I wanted to divide it. So I think maybe I'll ask for that for Christmas this year. I am not a great craftswoman. I can cobble stuff together and it works, but it does not look pretty. So I leave the fine crafting to other family members who have a little more skills and better power tools than me. So anyway, we'll make it work. It'll be fine. But I'm very excited because so far that red hen seems like she's sticking with it. And I think the Buff Orpington, she's giving it her best shot. One thing I like to do is make a little nest in the box so that, I can't really see it. Anyways, but it's so that the eggs don't roll out, because they do tend to roll around sometimes when the hen is moving around trying to get situated. They can roll out the edges and they won't get set on. So if you make a little depression in the box, then you can get the eggs in there and they won't get pushed out. Well, we're going to see what happens. Box is a little tight for her, but I think she'll be able to get worked around in there. I used larger boxes last time, and they worked fine, except for when one hen's eggs started hatching, another hen decided to move in with her. And so she moved into the box because it was wide enough for both of them, and just left the rest of her eggs. And there were only like 5 eggs, and they might not have even been any good. I don't know. But thought maybe having a smaller box would be helpful to discourage that behavior, because chicks and guinea geese will hatch over a period of several days. So, you know, they don't all hatch at once. So if the hen gets off after the first couple hatch, there may be perfectly viable eggs there that just aren't going to get a chance because she's leaving them. So, also this is a smaller space because I have the pen divided, even though my divider is pretty much being ignored at this point. So I thought a smaller box might be helpful. I think she's gonna do it. She's sitting there. Just went ahead and pushed the eggs underneath of her because I didn't want them to roll out. Hopefully she'll still decide it's her idea. I don't know. I feel like most of what I do is like, let's see if this works or not. Which is pretty much how I live my life. I usually don't have a real firm grasp of the absolute best way to do everything. And that's actually fun for me because I'm a adventurous person and I learn by doing. Animals are all different. They have different personalities, different preferences, and so you really can't treat them all the same because they won't all respond the same way. So it's been kind of fun. Chickens were always just these annoying, stupid, feathered things that I took care of as a child growing up, and I don't know, it's been kind of fun taking ownership of them now as an adult and learning about them, and I'm starting to really kind of enjoy them in a certain way. They're not my favorite animals, but they are kind of interesting, and the whole hatching process is kind of just fun. I've been learning a lot. I still have a lot to learn as well, but you just can't get anything much cuter than chicks or newly hatched baby cutes. They're pretty darn cute, so that's kind of fun and rewarding. The squash vine borers. Got this squash plant, so let's give it to my chickens. Hopefully they'll eat the bugs and stuff off of it. We'll see. So things are ending on a good note in the broody coop today. Yay! Thanks for watching. I can't believe I just made I think this is probably going to be like a 20-minute video about broody hens, but apparently it's a thing, so thanks for watching it. I hope it was at least entertaining. Nothing else, you can learn what not to do by watching my trials and errors. That's got to be useful, right? These birds, I'm telling you what. No, don't peck my toes. Do not. Alrighty, well, I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.